Welcome, this is your Strategizer Gamer with one more video of War Crown. Today we're going to be talking about some strategy, mechanics, and probably do some summons. So let's talk about progression. Progression is basically done under the Adventure tab, Adventure, and then you have 4 different scenarios: Elven, Elver Borders, Ocean Vale, and Titania. So there are 3 different difficulties: normal, heroic, and mythic. You do 40 different scenarios, 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, and 10 here for every difficulty, and you're getting the most out of experience. In the beginning, you have like 700 XP just to clear the first scenarios at Elven, and in Heroic, in the end of Titania, you're already at 3400 XP. So that's the best way for you to level, just by moving forward with the progression. Also, you're getting better drops. Some of the drops that you may be having would be XP monsters. So of course, using the XP monsters is the best way, once you have them and once you get them, to progress. So this little cat here, and not really little, I'd guess, anyway, is the best way for you to improve your heroes. So it will provide a huge amount of points if you go here to your level up hero tab, and you have, let's start with a starting hero. So when you add this, you see this will add 23 levels to this level 1 4-star hero. So, but again, one of the best ways for you to get them is inside of the scenario modes. There's another option, the wanted. So once you clear some of the scenarios, you have this option. So by selecting one of the adventure modes, there's a chance that you're going to be presented with an option of a wanted scenario. Those wanted scenarios will not present you with that much XP anymore, but actually give you very, very good drops. There's 3 kinds: 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. The 1 star is not easy at all. You probably need some leveled up heroes, some leveled up equipment, and then the 2nd and 3rd stars will be for much higher levels. I don't think I can clear a 2-star scenario just right now with my maxed 4 and 3-star heroes. The Fairy Realm is a way for you to get one of those meows. So you have 3 of those, and the drops are basically such monsters, the XP ones. Those 3-star monsters are okay. They're nice for low-level characters, but once you start getting levels, they're not that good. And as you see, they take actually a nice amount of those energy things. So although they are not a problem, I've been leveling my account. I believe I'm level 14, 15 right now. So as you level, you gain a full amount of this every time you level. So that's why I have much more than my max level of this resources. So as you progress, you want to level your heroes. You'll be leveling your heroes by doing the scenarios. As you can see, I have a small number of high level heroes inside of their own 4 stars, 3 stars. The original ones, I haven't passed from the original number of stars to the next one. And as I said before, you can present those guys with those little cats and make them max right away. I'm kind of saving them for now, but technically you could use them to properly raise something. So in case you get a better hero, just like what I'm about to try. Another thing that will allow you for your progression is the equipment. So the equipment manager will present you with the weapons and the accessories that you have gathered throughout your experience. Making sure you match the kind of equipment, which is not a big thing for weapons because you have the equipable button here. So it just presents you with the weapons that you can actually do. So it's just a matter of you checking the stats, the basic one plus whatever bonus you may have with the ones that you have in your current weapon to see if there's a point in upgrading. The accessories would be a little bit more difficult because they're not based on what you can and what you cannot do. So it's much more, you have to read the characters and their skills. So for example, if I read his skill here, so this guy does physical damage. So I don't want to make sure that everything that I do is related to physical damage. Also, he's a DPS. So you want to have less of protection things and more of damage things. Of course, there's a balance. So you may want him to live a little more. So maybe add some protection, defense or HP, but focus more on attack. So this is just a basic thing. Again, under still the impression series. It's not even a full review of this as I go and learn. The story mode is also nice, but it's much more regarding really story and love it. But it doesn't really give you much in terms of feedback or XP or resources of any kind outside of some garnets, those red things, which are nice. But you see, even the second one, which will only be, I won't be able to do as I get to level 20, so I'm not yet ready to take them. So they're still going to give me like 20, which is not a great thing. Again, I need like 300 to summon 11 characters. But again, I've had like 1500 probably just by playing without buying them or doing anything else. So you actually will be able to gather a good number of them. The arena, it's basically the Summer Wars live arena. I'm not doing very good here. I tried like two or three times and I lost all of them. But it's much more about you selecting a number of heroes and they pitch you against someone which is similar to your level. I will be taking a deeper look in the game throughout the weekend, and we'll hopefully come back with an additional information on how to enhance your account and progression and everything. So I hope to be able to share with you guys some more insight on the game moving forward. One last thing I wanted to do is to summon another set. I didn't get any net 5s and just so you can have any character, at least everything that I saw so far, up to 6 stars, but a net oh, nice to know. So but a net 5 would be a before too much people start saying it, this is my video, not yours. I'm sorry. but a 5-star would be a monster that starts with 5. And from the samples that I had from friends, you see that most of the 5-star are actually better monsters by having additional their skills are more complex and they give you more. So that's the reason why you would want 5 stars over most of the 3 or 4-star monsters. So without further ado, let's go and do the summons. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Not good. Wild Boar. I don't know, every time I see it, I remember like Diablo and those little guys. Not good either.
By the power of rock and earth.
World of Warcraft works. My son has him. I have another version. It's nice. Always nice to have a light monster, so most of the natural water, fire, he'll be he will not have bonus or penalties against him, but still it's a 4-star. Yeah. I don't know if yeah, I think I do have an Anubis. It's a good thing. I saw so this is probably the mages. Let me check. Yeah, he's a mage. So I don't think I have a mage. This is a good thing. I'll probably use him unless I have some 5 stars. No, thank you. Mm. I'm not too impressed, but their skills, they're very. It's still weird, right? But they're very. Uh, um, I'd rather some think there's more AOE and they're very single target oriented, and I don't even know if they're too strong on that. So again, win on 5 stars. Maybe in the future. I'm happy about the newbie. And this Aslan, or whatever his name is, it's a good addition too. Um, it's a nice thing to have variety, because maybe you can learn that actually something that doesn't look that good, or they don't look good in water, they might be better in this nature status here. So it's always good to have. Then I've been saving. I'm not gonna be burning anything that is not a copy. Um, and let's see what we can do. So thank you very much, and I'll be back with more information as I learn from the game. See you next time. Good night.